Hi, today we're going to be sculpting realistic desserts using toilet paper. First, we need to make our armature. So you're going to ball up the newspaper or any scrap paper to make the armature, which is our base. Then we're going to cover it with tin foil, which will help kind of smooth it out. Then you're going to cover it with damp toilet paper using wet toilet paper. You're going to wet the toilet paper using your fingers, don't saturate it. Then you're going to layer the toilet paper. Then you're going to let it dry overnight so that you could paint it the next day. This project usually takes about 3 days. So here are some armature examples. Paper, aluminum foil over paper. The one on the upper right-hand corner is actually a cereal box, right? So, or a cake mix box. It doesn't really matter, kind of like this, all right? And then paper towel, whatever you have from your recycling bin is fine. And armature, again, is the basic form. Here are some examples. These were all made the same way. So you make your armature, you cover it with toilet paper that's damp, you let it dry, and then you paint it the next day. So let's see if we can get started. Okay, so I have my different examples right here. So let's say I want to make a donut. So I took my paper towel and I formed it into the right shape. Then I would just simply take my my toilet paper, and I would start layering. And I made that first sheet really wet. Probably don't want to do that as much because it's starting to disintegrate. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'm going to take one sheet at a time. I'm going to wrap it around my armature. Then I'm going to get my fingers wet and I'm going to dampen the toilet paper. So I'm just going to keep on going around like that. Okay. So I'm going to take sheets of toilet paper. I'm going to dampen it. And I'm going to layer my toilet paper. So if I want to make sprinkles, I'm trying to go quickly because I know you guys don't want to watch a video for a long time. If I need to make sprinkles or I want to make sprinkles, I'll keep on working on this. I've already done it on this form. So what you're going to do is you're going to take little bits of toilet paper and you're going to get them wet. And you're going to wrap them. This is what I did as I rolled them on my hand. Okay. Then I took my scissors because it was too long. Take my scissors and I'm going to cut my sprinkle. Okay. And then I'm going to make it a little bit better. Then I'm going to attach it to my cake where I want it to go. And this might be fine. It might stay on there, but to make sure it's going to stay on there, I'm going to take a little bit toilet paper and I'm going to wrap it around the sprinkle, and you can't really tell, but it's going to act like a piece of tape. And I can get that wet again. Okay, so you can see this is already done. It's tin foil wrapped around paper. Then I took layers and layers of toilet paper and I kept on layering it, dampening it with my hands with water. And then I added the sprinkles, I added this little rosette, and I added the frosting on the top. I'm going to let this dry overnight. After it's dry, then I'll paint it with acrylic paint, but I can also use any kind of paint I have, watercolor. I could use food coloring. I could water down coffee or tea or pomegranate juice. All right, so that's what we're going to do today. There's some finished examples.